So my journey started whenever I was in the United States Navy. At my last tour of duty, I was a systems security officer. So I was responsible for making sure that all of the departmental computers and data were safe. Once I exited the Navy, I went into consulting, where I also was focused on security, but not 100%. And I went through for about 12 years at Accenture and worked for them in security and also in infrastructure. And then I started my own company in 2014, and it was an MSP. And so obviously, whenever WannaCry happened, I know that it had a major impact on a lot of people across the globe. So we started really focusing down on cybersecurity for our clients to make sure that their data and that their systems were safe. In 2019, I decided to go full-time into cybersecurity myself. And one of the things that I wanted to make sure is that people understood that I had the background and the knowledge to be able to do things properly. And that's where the certification comes into play. I went back to school to earn my Master's of Science in Cybersecurity and Information Assurance. And part of that curriculum that I had to perform was to go through the CEH course and earn my certification. So that was really eye-opening for me, because as a security practitioner, there were still a lot of things that I was not aware about and things that I learned throughout the course, even given my experience. So I think it was a really helpful thing for me, and I'm glad I was able to do it. So I started out with some other certifications that were related to digital forensics. And once I started going into cybersecurity full time, I knew that I needed to make sure that I was able to differentiate myself. The CEH, whenever I researched it, was definitely one of those certifications that I knew was going to put me above the rest of my peer group and allow me to have that differentiation to be able to stand out in the marketplace and be able to obtain the positions that I want to obtain, as well as the knowledge. So the CEH certification has benefited my career insofar as that I'm now able to go and actually command digital forensics and incident response teams. I was not able to do that before. I was able to be a systems engineer on a team. Now I lead teams as a program manager and also as a hands-on practitioner to go into environments and figure out how we can make things safer and also how to eradicate threat actors. It's very recognized within the organizations where I work. People are impressed that I have that. There are not a lot of other people that have that certification. My clients all know what the CEH is, and they recognize that that provides me with a baseline level of knowledge that I know what I'm doing whenever I come into work for them. Absolutely. So I do a lot of consulting for a lot of different companies, and having the CEH has allowed me to go in and work on some really interesting projects that I normally would not have the opportunity to go into. So that's how it's helped me. So it definitely puts me above with knowledge that they don't have. And it's allowed me to become a mentor for a lot of my peers and point them in directions where they normally would not have known about, to be able to help them within digital forensics and also within incident response. So it has been very helpful, not only to me, but also to my peers. So having this certification has allowed me to give back, because I have worked on a bunch of different cases within school systems. School systems have been under constant attack during the pandemic because of their use of work from home and also from school from home. It's important to make sure that we keep the children's data and privacy safe, and having the certification has allowed me to do that. So I love going through hands-on and working with the tools and learning the different tools. Like I said before, there are a lot of different techniques and tools that I was not aware of prior to taking the course and going through it. So I'm a really hands-on practitioner. I love the tools. I love to learn, and it allowed me to expand my knowledge base. Yeah, I absolutely think that my continued success very much hinges on the work that VC Council has done, and keep up the good work, continue to move forward, and keep content updated.